Opening scene, cosmic visuals, stars, galaxies, vast landscapes. What if the world around you isn't real? What if everything you see, hear, and feel is just an illusion? Is reality really as solid as we believe, or are we living in something far more complicated? Let's take a journey into the depths of perception, illusion, and truth. For thousands of years, great minds have wrestled with the question of reality. Philosophers, scientists, mystics, and dreamers, each trying to uncover the truth of what is real. In ancient Indian philosophy, we find a concept that challenges everything we know: Maya. Maya means illusion. It suggests that the world we see around us, this physical, material world, is not the ultimate truth. Instead, it is an illusion, a mirage in the desert of our consciousness. But how can that be? How can we trust our senses, our perception, if they're all telling us that the world is real? What if the truth is hidden just beyond our reach? Modern science has some answers for us. Neuroscience tells us that everything we experience, every color, sound, and sensation, is actually a construct of the brain. What we think of as reality is really just the brain's interpretation of sensory data. The world we experience is not the raw world around us. It is a filtered version. Our brains are not direct receptors of reality. Instead, they act like sophisticated processors, creating a version of reality that makes sense to us. The idea that reality is an illusion has been a recurring theme in philosophy. Plato, in his famous allegory of the cave, wrote about prisoners who were chained in a cave and only saw shadows on the wall. To them, the shadows were reality. But what if those shadows were all they ever knew? Could they ever comprehend the true world outside the cave? Could we be like those prisoners trapped in our perceptions? What if the world we see, hear, and touch is just a shadow of something much deeper, a deeper truth we cannot yet comprehend? Fast forward to the 21st century. Today, some of the brightest minds in science and technology have proposed a radical idea. Could we be living in a simulation? Nick Bostrom, a philosopher at Oxford, suggests that if a civilization becomes advanced enough, it might create simulations of their ancestors. These simulations could be so detailed that the inhabitants of those simulations wouldn't know they're inside one. In other words, we might be living inside a digital simulation created by a future civilization. This theory suggests that our reality, our universe, may not be as physical as we think. Instead, it could be a highly advanced simulation, programmed by beings far more advanced than us. Just like how we simulate worlds inside video games, perhaps our world is being simulated by super intelligent machines. Let's explore another layer of illusion: time. Time as we experience it is another construct. Albert Einstein showed us that time is not constant. It is relative, bending and stretching depending on the speed at which we move and the gravity around us. To us, time feels linear. Seconds, minutes, hours. But, in the grand cosmos, time itself is fluid, warping around planets, stars, and black holes. Our perception of time is limited to our experience on Earth, but in the universe, time doesn't behave the way we expect. And then there's the self. Who are you really? We live with a constant sense of I. Our thoughts, our feelings, our identity. But philosophers and neuroscientists alike have questioned this sense of self. What if the self is just another illusion, another construct of the mind? What if everything you think of as you is simply a series of thoughts, memories, and sensations, all stitched together by the brain? So, what is reality? Is it a dream, an illusion, a simulation? Or is there something deeper, something beyond our perception that we can't even begin to understand? Perhaps the truth is simpler than we think. Reality, like everything else, may be a mystery meant to be explored. Maybe we will never fully uncover it. But by questioning it, by pondering the nature of existence, we take the first steps toward understanding the greatest mystery of all, our place in this vast, infinite universe. So, what do you think? Are we living in an illusion? Or is reality more real than we can ever imagine? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more journeys into the unknown.